MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 31 of my Fay Enchantress Campaign. That's Archon's Black Tower, and frankly, if someone showed me their Black Tower and it had sort of a glowing purple miasma circling it, I would not go anywhere near it. That's just me. You do you. Meanwhile, we are going to draw a line in this campaign. We're going to head for 2k chivalry, and then we're going to go and do the little mission over there. So that's the plan. Now, we did lose Andri to some Beastmen. We've got Sir John heading over here to see if we can find them.
Very well, I go.
The problem with Beastmen is finding the buggers. Unfortunately, they are tricksy little fellows. But we did, go over there. But we did manage to almost completely crush King Hakka's army. Last time we crushed his army in the field, and then we've taken the Black Tower of Archon, and now just the Wadi El Tabuk is the last standing settlement. Is that new? I feel like that's new. Is that a new town? What's this? I'm sure I've seen this before, because I did play a tic-tac-toe campaign on stream. Also, I will be streaming again, probably one day a week, so that should be fine. It's just I was streaming about 3 days a week up until the birth of little MonstersAbound Jr., and we've kind of now reached that point where we're kind of in a good sort of routine, and I think about 1 day a week stream is about what I can manage, considering that obviously I'm releasing at the moment 2 videos a day, and also I work full time, so and I've got a 3-month-old baby, so you know I've got a lot of plates in the air, and I'm not very good at catching things. So basically, I feel like streaming 1 day a week is probably about what I can manage. I mean, I would love to do more, but it's, you know, unless I get more free time, and I have just been told I'm being made redundant, so that could happen. It'll be fine though. So, you know, I might be doing more streaming soon. You never know. Okay, right. So on we go with the campaign. So let's. We need to get just a little bit. Just less. What's that? Like 70? 70 more. 18, yeah, 70 more. Just over 70 more chivalry. 73. Yes, 73. 73 more chivalry, and we'll hit the max rank, which is great. So what we want to do is potentially try and. I mean, Khemri over here.
Mortal creature, I have many trinkets. What is your still beating heart's desire?
Well, my still beating is military access.
You disobey.
Wow, that is. I mean, there you go. You're teasing me. You're saying, well, what would you like? Military access? Absolutely fucking not. You can get piss right off. Okay, let's see if I can give him some money. Oh, that's me demanding money. No, I want to payments. Offer payments. What about if I give you that much money?
Very well.
Okay, that's fine. We've got military. Have we got military access with the dwarves? Let's see. I can't remember if we had military access with the dwarves.
Welcome, friends of the Dowie.
Can we get a trade agreement?
Yes.
Thank you, Thorgrim. What a guy. Non-aggression.
Yes.
Thank you. Oh, I like it when people say yes. I don't have military access though. What about if I offer you all my money?
Doubtful.
Oh, come on. Come on, Thorgrim. Be cool. Be cool, Thorgrim. Be cool. Where is this? Whose territory is this in? It's just inside Dwarven territory. So actually, we're probably okay. Basically, I just didn't want to piss anyone off sort of this close to winning the campaign. What I do want to do is go and beat the crap out of this guy. Critical. Well, that is exactly what I wanted. Good job. And we'll come down here and just... There's no army down here. Oh, it looks like... Looks like we've got a skink priest leading this army. Who's leading this army? Skink chieftain. I really want to like tic-tac-toe, but... Well, you know what? I do quite like tic-tac-toe. I think the pterodons are not the strongest units, but they're generally fine. I feel like they should be more fun. They're just not as fun as I feel like they should be. Not Vargeists, basically. I want to drop, like, you know, 300 tons of muscle bat mutant on people and watch peasants go flying is basically what I want to watch. That's what I want to see. And Pterodon's just not, even Ripidactyl's not quite there, but never mind. Armand, good job. You can assault more units. That'll be fine. She's a witch. You can have evasion because you're in that army, which again is fine. I think I passed over a whole bunch of rank ups last time. Oh yeah, I forgot. Tim got nobbled, didn't he? Tim got... Oh shit, wait. Fuck, I forgot. Because of course, Helen here doesn't have... How much is this army costing us? 8k. That's actually not as bad as I thought. It's just as well we're making big bank, because currently, yeah, these guys... I mean, actually, the Pegasus Knights only cost... What? So you got the pledge... Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, these guys now cost 944 each, which is quite pricey. And, oh, well, wow, those knights cost 1,000. Okay, good. Good. That is absolutely fine. Let's do a little campy there. That's good. That's, okay, great. Now, who's this over here? So we've got Dark Hand and Igmir. He's there. Malekith's forces are on the run, running for their lives. Looks like Vashnar, who I think is at war with them as well. Yes, he is. He took the Fortress of the Damned. He's now heading for them as well. So these guys are basically screwed. They just tuck their heads between their legs and kiss their ass goodbye, because that's pretty much what is going to happen to... Why are you actually carrying that crossbow? Have you got it like stowed... Oh, so you got it stowed away. Okay.
Your behest?
My behest is just for you to stay there. That's fine. Here or not move. Tristan, you can... I mean, we could always go and assault this garrison just for fun. Success. Nice work. We did manage to piece out with Tekalis last time, which is really good. Got a trade agreement. Well, he's still not 100%, but he is... We're making friends.
Ludicrous.
Nope, doesn't like that, though. Trace as well. We have managed to piece out with Trace.
I will receive your petition in the name of the Phoenix King. Wise indeed.
Military access?
I cannot do this.
No, fair enough. Well, you know what? I think just not killing each other is probably... I'm okay with that. And now, we were going to send the peasants on another magical adventure to probably die horribly. I was thinking maybe send them over to Pack Ice Bay. Maybe Ice Drake Fjord, potentially. After this campaign, we will be playing a Throg campaign, one in which the plan is obviously to complete the campaign, but also as sort of a secondary objective to take Throg and throw up over, because obviously he has a vomit attack. I want to throw up and kill as many legendary lords as possible. So in my head, the thinking is that we're just going to try and get Throg out there into the world, basically just declaring war on everyone for shits and giggles. That's basically what I'm thinking. El Calabad, you can have some die. Let's do that. More public order would not necessarily be a bad thing. And I don't really care about anything else. Commandment. Oh, right, yeah. What's the control like here? Fine. In that case, let's just go with more tax. Tristan, you can kill people. Beaumont doesn't actually have anything to do now. He's kind of done his duty, hasn't he? We could kill Captain Cicero. I think she sails down here. So if we head over here, maybe we can. Maybe she'll come and attack us. If we head over like there, maybe she'll jump us, and then we can throw a whole bunch of questing knights at her, and obviously rack up that last little bit of chivalry that we need, because that's what we're waiting for. Just 73 more chivalry, and then we can go and finish off this campaign, get cracking with the Throg campaign. I've got a Simar. I want to say Ray, but now people are saying no, that's wrong. That's what I took from the narrator, but maybe I misheard it. I'm going to say Simar Ray. Simar Ray campaign in 3 Kingdoms, 8 Princes. That's the new DLC, which I am really enjoying at the moment. So we're going to be playing some more of that as well. And those campaigns will then be running not parallel, but sort of, Throg one day, Simar Ray the next, Throg, Simar Ray, Throg. So just sort of that sort of schedule. And with Mechanicus running. I started Mechanicus because I was like, you know what, this is pretty good. It only takes about half an hour to record a video, which is, considering how long it normally takes to record a Total War video, which I would say for every half an hour, it's probably about an hour and a half. Recording, editing, and that's not taking in like the rendering time, which is usually about 2 to 3 hours. And obviously uploading, doing all that kind of stuff. Mechanicus, just 30 minutes, boom, done. Pretty much just cut the ends off, you're done. Jobs are good. Now, however, those missions are taking about an hour, which is a little bit more than I thought, but I think the campaign for Mechanicus is fairly sort of short anyway, so it's shouldn't be too bad. So that'll be running every day, and then Total War videos every day as well. Or, I'd love to do more videos, don't get me wrong, but it's literally just about what I have the capacity for. And also, I don't want to bore the tits off people with my voice, which, could potentially be quite plausible. This nasal droning going on and on and on. It's just... It upsets people. And rightly so. Frankly, if I was listening to this, I would write some strongly worded letters to my Member of Parliament about that. I'd say, stop this kind of thing from happening. Good people are listening to this, and they shouldn't be. Should be doing something better with their lives, like, volunteering or mowing the lawn. I should actually cut the grass, shouldn't I? I should cut the grass. And, vacuuming the house. That's also what I should be doing. Things that I should be doing other than this. But if I was doing anything but this, I wouldn't be playing Total War. And this is a very good... This has got to the point now where I can say, people say, well, you spend hours and hours just recording your own voice. I'm like, yes, but I make a small amount of income from it. And they're like, oh, totally changed their perspective. Oh, apparently the Rakaf dynasty are very dead. Who killed them? I mean, that's not ideal because I wanted to kill them. Oh, all right. Well, that's fine.
Greetings, stranger.
Okay, no one likes you, Sudenberg, so I'm feeling like maybe this is the point where I go, Sudenberg are evil, and we should be, murdering all of their women and children. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that. So if we scooch over here and do a little encamp, we are then in ranged hit Sudenberg next turn, because we need that little bit of chivalry. Is it going up 10 a turn? Why did it go up 10? Is there any particular reason? What quests have we got? Do we not have any more quests for Luon? Does he just have the one? Sword of Corone. Okay, he's just got the one. Fair enough then. We've got the trident. Oh, there he is. I found him. I bet he's out of range of everyone, isn't he? Yes. He is out of range of everyone. Except... What if I go over here? I mean, there's only 2 chivalry. I'm okay with that. I'm going to move down here. Now, either... He's going to head for Bella-Lead, isn't he? So, can we... go down there... Try and cut him off. I'm hoping what he'll do is maybe head in this direction and then we can just murder him. That's the plan. Helen. Now, these guys ran away from Vashnar, so can we go and chase them?
Break them.
I think we can just...
Making my way.
I think we can just do that, really, can't we? Whole bunch of people dead. Right, we are very, very close now. We are super duper close. Do I want to head for the Palace of Ruin?
For now, yes.
You at war with them? Yes. I'm worried that you're probably going to hit the Palace of Ruin. Okay, we're gonna scooch over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to deal with Vashnar. So Vashnar's army is quite scary, but it's also quite battered, so I think we'll be able to take it out. Helen, you can have that one. How long before Tim's back? Let's have a quick look. So 3 turns. Okay, that's not too bad. That's fine. I can live with that. Beaumont. Let's not call our allies to help because I don't think we need them. But we will go and go and defeat this. Ooh. Now that's quite a That's quite a scary army. Are our horde of questing knights and of course the arachno-syndicalistic mob able to defeat a whole horde of dead people with cannons? I guess we're going to find out. Sure, they might have cannons, but we've got something they don't. A literal shit ton of questing knights. That is, of course, the actual name for this many questing knights. It's a shit ton. And here they go. Apparently they put the cannons out front, which is a brave choice. Also incredibly stupid. Questing knights hitting all across the front rank, as they do, all in that little lance formation. In comes Beaumont. He's on his hippogriff. We've got knights flanking around, mostly hitting this zombie pirate gunnery mob, which are not going to do very well against these questing knights. As you can see, they're trying to actually break away from the much faster questing knights, which is an interesting tactic and one that isn't going to pay off for them, unsurprisingly. The enemy fleet admiral is getting cut down by questing knights and bow. So he's going to go down, then we're going to finish off this, and then that's going to open up the flanks. So questing knights on our flanks are going to be free then to run down and circle around behind the enemy. Some Mongols have had enough. They're trying to crawl away. And our questing knights, and there we go, we're basically now free to run around behind the enemy and hit them in the rear. A glorious and stirring sight. And once again showing the sheer awesomeness of having an entire stack of questing knights, which, for reasons that I'm not sure about, cost absolutely nothing. They've got some nasty units here, but it's just not enough, and the entire enemy army is crumbling away to nothing. Well, turns out questing knights pretty good.
Glory awaits.
So we got some armor gained, faction's been destroyed, Beaumont is... Ah, wait, does that mean... 9, 6, oh, maybe, oh, because maybe that was just an upgrade to trades. We've got 9, okay, so we're close. We're close.
Very well, I go.
We're almost got all the chivalry we'll ever bloody need. Holy tits. Let's give you a Pegasus, Arthur, because that sounds good. Fine. Right. What I would like to... Hello. Hi. What are you doing? Hello. I eat your heart. Okay, what about an aggression pact? No, start running now. I don't really like running, to be honest. Okay, if we build this... Let's do that, because reasons. Let's get that, and let's upgrade our defences, because apparently they're not Beastmen, it's a roaming army, but still, they are a roaming army of Beastmen, which is less than ideal. Oh, hello.
Gladly.
Apparently, is it Tyrannok? Tyrannok, yep. Tyrannok's rocked up. Hello, Tyrannok. Everyone's coming north now that I've defeated Malekith multiple times. Garon still is in Dark Elf hands for the moment. I don't know for how much longer. Armand, let's give you a deadly blade. Sure, that seems like a good shout. And Tristan, do you want to just keep beating up?
I shall diminish this garrison.
Yeah, you keep doing that, buddy. You are doing an ace job. Well done. Top work. Love your work. Let's go and assault Vashnar as well.
No.
Or not, as the case might be. Chilfroy. Ah, there you are, my buddy. Right, okay, what? I kind of feel like... Let's go there. Let's wait, because I don't think it's a good idea to maybe send a whole bunch of peasants to fight even the smallest. Basically, we need both armies, and we can't do that without...
My strength and wisdom.
I mean, you guys are all silver ranked. How the... So, is there anything weirder? Would there be anything weirder than a rank 9 peasant? That would be weird, wouldn't it? Everyone hates Raymond. I hate you, and you're going to assault Vashnar.
My deeds are legend.
Okay, you succeeded, so that's good. but I still hate you. Let's give that. Everyone Loves Raymond is the only television program I've ever watched which just makes me irrationally angry, because it's telling me I should love him and I don't. I hate him. And also, people keep laughing at the program and it's not funny and I don't understand why they're laughing. So basically, those two reasons, the red mist descends and I just get very sarcastic when the red mist descends, so I don't like it. Okay, so yes, the Errantry War is just in dwarf territory, but we might be able to get a military... I mean, not that it should matter, because if we get 2,000 chivalry, then all we need to do is then just go and finish the Errantry battle, so that should be fine. Defensive Alliance, yeah, sure. I'll take it. Oh, wait, are you at war with anyone? You know what, it doesn't matter. One of the things I'm really looking forward to about Throg is the fact that everyone's going to hate my guts. So, oh, well, we don't need a military access treaty anymore. That sorted that problem out. Thanks, Greek. With Throg, I'm not going to have, you know, I'm just going to, everyone's going to hate me. I'm just going to go around vomiting on their face. That's not a way to make friends, is it? At least I don't think so. I've not tried it. Gut instinct says it wouldn't be, you know, that's not a situation you can then laugh about later, is it really? Once you throw up in someone's face, I think they're probably never going to be your friend ever again. So probably Throg's not going to make me many friends, but we will throw up on a lot of people. And is that not the main thing, really? I think it is. How's Chaos doing? Chaos is not doing well. They're dead. So apparently that's working a lot more like in the lore then, because Chaos never do particularly well in the lore. They're always supposed to be this big, you know, overbearing threat. Realistically, don't really do shit. Like, before Archaon, they got into Kislev and burned Prague down. And okay, you know what? Poor Prague. But, I mean, that's literally the first large city on their way into the south. They've managed to get past step 1 and then instantly get fucking annihilated at step 2, which suggests to me that Chaos is actually not very good at its job.
Present, future. 'Tis but a thin veil that divides them.
I mean, hello works as well, but sure, whatever. Where are you? You've got that. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm not particularly bothered, to be honest. Not particularly bothered. Ambush. Oh, right. Yeah, you do that, don't you? I remember. You know what? I think this will be fine. Come on, John. You've got this. So we've been ambushed, but not very well. However, they do have 3 Cygors, and when you've got 3 Cygors, you don't need to ambush people very well. So this, I'm not overly concerned about this army, and also they're all sunburnt. These guys are sunburnt. Look at these Ungor. That's terrible. Just use sunscreen, people. These are, of course, the sunburnt Beastmen. It looks like Nathan and poor old John fighting a whole horde of Minotaurs by themselves. Meanwhile, our Pegasus Knights and our Questing Knights, well, just General Knights, moving in to intercept the Cygors, lock them down into melee combat. Now, of course, the Cygors can fight back, but they're not particularly good melee combatants, so that should be fine. Knights chasing down the Ungors, that's looking pretty good. In fact, most of the Beastman army has actually moved on John and Nathan, which actually works in my favour, because it means the Minotaurs, rather than just smashing through my line, have all kind of bunched up, and it means we can move our cavalry around behind this little blob, lock it in place with more of our pikemen, pole arms, all that kind of good stuff, move our knights around behind, and get a lovely rear charge on this blob. Looks like John's actually doing pretty well against Minotaurs. Apparently, John is just Minotaur murder. He's got 10 kills, and I think most of those are probably Minotaurs, so good work. There, in come the knights, and send Ungors literally flying down the hill. Fantastic stuff. More knights now coming in. Victory is already in our grasp. We're going to come charging down. This is not good. Oh, yeah. That was quite the punt. Quite the punt. That guy lost his arm when he got prodded by the lance. It's basically all gone wrong for the Beastmen. Not ideal. We're going to hunt down those Cygors, make sure they don't come back, because Cygors are literally the worst. And with the death of their Minotaurs and their Cygors, this Beastman army is done. Well, that was pitiful. We killed all the Cygors. Oh, this army is no longer a concern. And they won't be able to hide now. So basically, they're dead. And it looks like Chaos are now running for their lives as well. Basically, the forces of evil get their asses kicked during this campaign. We're going to go and beat up Vashnar because why not? May as well. I need the chivalry. Ah, we're there. We got 2,000 chivalry. We've done it. We've done it, everyone. Rite of Awakening, fine. Doomtide, yeah, the Chaos is dead. They'll respawn in a minute. So that's right. You know what, Sudenberg? It's an escape for you because I am going to go elsewhere. I'm going to go over here.
Welcome to my kingdom.
Thank you.
Offer very well.
Non-aggression, fine. I might need to replenish for one turn, so I might head over here and then travel through the deserts over to the Errantry War. So we're going to do that. Night Pope, you are... Oof, what are we going to give you? Like Foe Seeker? May as well. Could give you hard to hit. Don't think we're going to need hard to hit. I think that's probably okay, isn't it?
Seek the lady.
That's a very strong army.
My deeds are legend. To
Indeed.
victory.
Yeah, you guys can just head over in this direction because why not? We're pretty much done, to be honest. But what I would like to do is get these peasants on a little invasion. Get stuck in, get some lads going. You know, because I mean, we retook Albion. Good work there. And I feel like the Norscan defenders, having probably retreated back to the mainland, and they're sort of like their friends sitting there, bloody hell, what happened, mate? What happened? Don't want to talk about it. Don't want to talk about it. It's like, is that a rake buried in your back? He's like, I don't want to talk about it. Jesus. So many peasants. Indeed it was. And it was close, despite the fact we've got 2 stacks of peasants. It was a bloody close battle. Will we...
Lord of Bretonnian.
Rank 7 peasants there. Holy shit. Holy shit. I mean, theoretically, what could we... We could give them 15% physical resistance. I think I've looked... Because 12 armor. I think I've looked at this before. So that would actually be an increase of about 50% of their armor, which is actually pretty good. Certainly make them more tanky. I mean, they're not going to kill anyone, but...
Their defenders will fall.
Good stuff. And do we want to go for...
I have seen your heart.
Do we
Your
want
coming was
to...
foretold. The lady wills it.
Okay, if I put you
The lady protects
here,
me.
we're going to send...
Now, yes.
I could send Alberic to go and fight these guys.
Do you know who I am?
But I think I'll wait for... No, actually, I don't want to raid because that'll actually cost me chivalry. Because apparently, raiding, that's not chivalrous. Burning city to the ground, that's 100% chivalrous. That's what gives you the chivalry, isn't it? Bloody hell. Right, so John, you get the honours of murdering these beastmen. Pop, there we go. All dead, lovely. John is a confident attacker, and he's got a valet, which is nice in the Red Horn tribe. Oh, now dead, which is good, and we can go and retake Xandri should we desire. Now, Chaos will respawn with more Chaos fleets. I don't know whether they will come this way, because they didn't last time, but will they this time? Not sure. Do we have defences here? No, but oh no, yes, we do. We do. Lashik, Sorcerer's Island... Wizard Caliph's Palace. Okay, good. Yes, we'll do that. We're on our way. This is very exciting. Almost there. Everyone hates Raymond. Go and assault Vashnar. Yeah, this is why I hate you, Raymond. Because you are literally the worst. And let's see if there's Skaven here. The answer being, of course, almost certainly yes. What a surprise. There's Clan Moors. Look at that. There they are. Oh, it's Queek. It's Queek himself. Good stuff. You can have Deadly Blade because I don't really know what else to give you. And I guess we can upgrade something like that. Sure. Wait, have you got industry? Huh, you do. Okay, yeah, we could probably upgrade that then. Sure, let's go for industry here for no particular reason. Oh, I don't really care about anything else. Let's go. We just need to... I want to get some more peasant action in. Hot peasant on Norscan action, that's right. Lots of frailed, warty bodies slapping against big muscular frames. That's what we want. That's what this channel's all about. Can't wait for that. And also to complete the Errantry War, which should be good because that's going to be against the Greenskins. I think most people probably do the Chaos one because that makes more sense, really, doesn't it? If you're going to crusade against anyone, it's probably going to be against, you know, the big evil. Admittedly, as I've pointed out before, Chaos aren't particularly good at being evil, but who is, right? It's being evil's tricky. You think being a good guy's difficult. Being evil, that's the tricky bit. No one likes you. Constant sort of confederations between the good guys to defeat you and overcome. And also, it's, you know, if you're the bad guy of the story, defensive alliance. Yeah, right. Then you're kind of destined to lose anyway.
What do you wish to discuss?
Hello, Ungrim. Non-aggression pact. I'll take that.
Those seeking my
Oh, Manfred.
usually kneel.
Suck a dick, Manfred. I hate you. I'm definitely going to vomit on Manfred. That's a high level objective. The problem is, of course, if we've only got one Throg, then we're going to have to be quite active with him to get him to travel all over the world and vomit on all these, you know, new and interesting people. It's in my head, the Throg campaign's very much going to be like a Louis Theroux documentary where Throg goes to different places and then vomits on the people he meets. That's not obviously Louis Theroux doesn't vomit on the people he meets. If he did, you know, Louis, if you're watching, probably I wouldn't be surprised. Then you know, if you want to talk about my new potential format for a documentary, then let me know. What do you want? Non-aggression. Nah. You know, we can do a deal. We can do. You can go and visit new and interesting people, and then you can throw up on them, and that I think would make good TV. I don't watch much TV these days, but it's got to be better than the dross that's on at the moment. So I you know. It's exciting. It's a new format. I think that could work really well. I'm going to try it in my Throg campaign. I think it's going to go down a storm. I need to make a little scorecard for the legendary heroes to vomit on. That's what I need to do. Oh, they do have some more Chaos people. Did they respawn, or is that just what's left? I think that might be the war herd.
Fay Enchantress of Bretonnian.
Hello, Vashnar. No, I'm going to go and kill you. Right, the Servants of Chaos... Right, so yes, they must have respawned, because Puppets of Chaos and Servants of Chaos are back, and I'm fairly sure at least one of those was definitely dead. So, there's more Chaos in the seas. Hidden statue. On our travels, a knight by happenstance has stumbled upon a statue of a lady forged of solid gold. Oh, we've had this one before. Plus 15... That's going to help my peasants, isn't it? We're going to take it. Placing the idol at the centre of our city will inspire great faith in our people. Yep, yeah, it will. Master Swordsmith, good. Sea Legs, Rennie, Officer Crabtree, everyone's got sea legs. Yeah, our peasant mob now has 35 melee attack, which is actually not bad.
If the lady wills it.
She does.
Valiant Lord.
Okay, so we just need to land outside Pack Ice Bay, and then we go and beat them up, so that's fine. Mimi, you can have a Thunderbolt, because why not? I don't know. Officer Crabtree, you can be hard to hit, something like that. Jourdain, I don't even know who you are. Oh, you're that guy. Sorry, mate, I'm just not paying much. Sure, Foe Seeker, I don't know who you are. Oh, you're that guy. Okay, well, that was probably the wrong decision, but never mind. Let's go and settle this Zandri. We could actually buy Khemri off.
I chafe in my wrappings. Do not
Oh,
put
well.
me in an even darker mood.
If you're chafing, don't. Just have you considered creams? Some creams, maybe. Maybe some. Oh, to be honest, I don't really want to think about it. Numus. No, there you are. Khemri. I will buy that off you. Thank you. Lovely. Secured lands of the dead. What we got here? Oh, that's not too bad, is it? We got gold mine. I mean, to be honest, the AI probably would have never sold me this territory, and I wouldn't really blame them if they didn't. But they have, and that is fine. Tailors, yes. Okay, that's okay. We have spent all our money. We can upgrade that. That seems fine. And then the Fay Enchantress can actually just march straight into Khemri and get some replenishment right before she head. Do we get a military access treaty with these guys?
Send your king my regards, Umge. Now.
Yes.
Agreed.
Right, thank you. Right, done. Lovely. Right, so we went upset the dwarves going into territory. Well, we wouldn't have anyway because their territory was burned to the ground and taken by Skaven. But it's, you know, good to make friends with the Dowie. Ear collector. Sure, I like collecting things and ears. I mean, why not? You know, I mean, ears just like stamps, really, in a way, other than the fact that they're part of the human body. Helen, we're going to move you over here, and then we're going to completely murder these dickheads. I'm not going to call my allies to war because I don't trust them. And then we're just going to auto-resolve because, to be honest, I can't be asked to fight that battle.
Keep your wits about you.
Occupy, thank you. Good, lots of court jesters in that pile, apparently. Okay, more skill points to give out. How annoying. Let's see, you can have chivalric. I don't even know. We've got the knights for it. I don't really care. Arcane conduit, yes. Good stuff. So Grim, level 20. Let's make you immortal. You almost died that last battle, so I think that's probably the right decision, to be honest. And sure, no, not Rolling Skies. Rolling Skies is awful. Thunderbolt, there we go. Because of course, thunderbolts of lightning are very, very frightening.
Onwards then.
We're going to go over here. It looks like I'm not sure why Teclis is taking his time to wipe out the Dark Elves. Apparently, they got the Sword of Cain down here, and apparently they're not using it to kill Dark Elves, which I feel is a mistake. But that's just me.
No.
Oh. Didn't I... Hang on. Didn't I just... Did I not just kill you? Did I not kill him? Is that someone different?
Never.
Was it... Did he move? Was I not paying attention? I probably wasn't paying attention. I thought he was in the city, but I think he moved out.
True Knight of Bretonnian.
I am so smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-T.
Bretonnia.
Let's just assault Quake, because everyone hates Quake. Didn't succeed, but that's okay. You can assault units, because why not? We haven't actually fought the Skaven. Oh no, we have got right at the start, didn't we? Right at the start, we fought a shit ton of Skaven. That's right. Now, I could wait 6 turns for my extra attack and defense, but I don't think we're going to bother. We want sort of... you know what? Just tax the shit out of them. We're just going to tax the shit out of them. That's the plan. Now, we might have more Chaos armies coming in the sea, but...
Noble son of Bretonnia.
But if they do arrive on our shores, then Luon is there to beat them off, as well as Bow in the north. So should they decide to come, then we will beat them off. Or we will beat them off first. Who knows? But we will certainly deal with them. That's for sure. They last time didn't see him, which is unusual because normally Chaos goes straight for the player, but maybe they changed it so it's less certain about who they'll go for, or maybe it was just I got lucky. I don't know. Okay, apparently we've discovered someone all the way up in the Goramadni Mountains. It's okay, so it looks like
The Empire.
Boris is taking the fight to Chaos. And Tim's ready. Good. Right. Where's Helen? Helen's over here somewhere, isn't she? There she is.
I see much.
Do you? Do you see your replacement by Tim, Lord of the Guyliner?
My strength and wisdom
He's
are
back.
yours.
He's back, everyone. That's very exciting. Let's go and deal with old Vashnar. Go and deal with...
For the lady!
Okay, apparently we can't deal with Vashnar.
I will not blight my soul.
No, obviously not. Don't blight your soul. That's just not the way to do it. That's going to be quite a big fight, actually, isn't it? Do we want to do that? I mean, it would feel bad to auto-resolve that, wouldn't it? I feel like. Tim did march, though. Maybe we encircle and wait, and then I can take... Because that looks like it might be close, because those chosen are going to be tough to deal with. That's my feeling. What rights did we have? Anything useful? But, you know what? We could do that. Extra campaign movement range would go down a treat. Because that's going to get us even closer to the Errantry bar. We're going to take attrition. No. Okay, that's fine. On to be in tip-top condition to be able to take on...
For Bretonia!
Encircle to take on the Errantry battle. Make sure everyone's in tip-top fighting form. That's what we need. Right, okay.
Slay them! Death to the enemy!
You know what? We can actually auto-resolve that. Good job, peasants. Yeah, oh. Well, some peasants died, but that's okay. Let's occupy.
My reputation precedes me.
Let's occupy... Ooh, Chilfroyd Lowborn. Say what you will, but they die admirably in the service of their leader. Fun.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Okay, that's okay. We can get a Grail Shrine. That'll help a little bit. Actually, you know, our peasant armies are actually doing very, very well.
Do you know who I am?
I'm super duper impressed by how they've been doing. You may dismount this character. Yeah, going somewhere. Unbreakable. You know what? That could be quite useful with peasants, won't it?
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Devotion, bonded service, Blade Master. Yeah, let's go Blade Master. We might be able to take Ice Drake Fjord, which would be quite nice. Could do that. We're going to go and do that fight as well. I won't worry too much about that. Massive Oracle. Finally, we've upgraded you to the max rank. It's taken bloody ages. We took you, what, the first episode of the campaign, I want to say? And we've only just managed to hit max rank, so good stuff there. But we do have you, and you're making 373 monies a turn. Wow. Big cash. But I'm a big spender. I've spent all my money, so I don't have anything left to do. Roland, I have no idea who you are, so I'm going to give you bonded service. Oh, you're that guy. Okay, sure. Hefler. Oh, hello. Thoric Ironbrow. Look at that.
View of art.
Can we? We can't assault Queek because we don't have enough money. In that case, we'll just end the turn. Carry on. So we're going to fight the battle with Vashnar. Unless he attacks us this turn. He might do. I'm not sure. And then we're going to do the Errantry campaign battle. Campaign battle. And then we're going to finish off the campaign. And then coming up next, obviously Throg. Can't wait to play some Norskins. I do like the monstrous units. I've kind of missed them with Bretonnia because you don't really have much in the way of monstrous units. I feel like monstrous units are like better cavalry.
No evildoer may receive the blessings of the lady.
Wow, Malekith does not like me. He is not a fan. Hero actions, military actions, he's not... Yeah, we have proven time and again that we can destroy... Malekith, are you on the same plane of reality as everyone else, or is this a new fun one that you've managed to find to inhabit? Because it looks like you're down to 2 cities and your armies are on the run, and also I've jumped up and down your chariot multiple times, so I'm going to say no. Your death will be slow and painful. I don't think it will, to be honest.
Greetings. Who seeks my wise counsel?
Oh, hi, Corhill. Wow. How things have changed. You'd be unwise to cast my offer aside lightly, Bretonnian. Alright. You've chosen the path of wisdom. Sure. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Those seeking my counsel usually kneel.
I don't think Slan can kneel. I don't think they've got the knees for it. Yeah, alright, I'll have an aggression pact. I'm not particularly sort of bothered.
I am Morgiana, Fay Enchantress of Bretonnia.
Everyone wants a bit of the Fay Enchantress now, don't they? Will the chivalrous Bretonnians consider peace? Sure. Seem to be at war with all the people I don't like. Looks like Leonardo is once again setting sail for distant lands, which is
What do you wish
Nice
to
to
discuss?
see. What do you want? Defensive alliance? Military access. Sure, I'll take that. Basically, we're just being very friendly. Oh, I don't have a military access treaty with you. Or do I? Do I have a military access treaty with you? That's the question. I mean, to be honest, it's not really going to be a big issue because I can just pop over, do the quest, and that'll finish the campaign. So then I don't really have to worry about the trespass. Hello. Oh, okay. Last time you told me to start running. So, oh, they're going for the attack. Bless their little cotton socks. They're going for the attack. So what they got? They've got a lot of chosen. Chaos Knights with lances, who are like my knights, but just inherently better. And yeah, that is quite a scary army. It's basically Chaos Infantry with Dark Elf ranged units, which is literally the worst. That's just the best of both worlds, and the worst of both worlds for me. So let's give a standard discipline to, I don't know, those guys, sure. And let's see how it goes. Flying squad is on its way because the enemy army have left one of its Reaper bolt throwers completely undefended. That was silly. Ow. Ow. Okay, that stung, but this is going to be fine. We're going to completely wreck their face. They do have some crossbow units in range, but we're going to very quickly just run these idiots down and then run away. That works out quite well. Look at that. Getting these Dark Elves getting punted around. Lots of people dead. I think there might be a bug with the mods that adds the commanders to the units, because this guy should be dead, but he is in fact just doing a T-pose to insert dominance, but he doesn't have any eyes, so he can't. So flying squad moving around the left flank. On the right flank, we've got a shit ton of knights. There's our knights on the right flank. And then infantry, of course. We're not really bothered about the infantry. Infantry's boring. But we are going to blunt the enemy cavalry. Now, these guys have got... Chaos Knights are quite nasty. Or at least I thought they were. But actually, it turns out they get their ass kicked pretty quickly. So in come the Pegasus Knights coming in from every direction. Beautiful charges there. Of course, we've got quite high charge bonus. And it turns into an absolute slaughter, with Chaos Knights just getting absolutely wrecked. No, seriously, they get absolutely destroyed. If I was like a Chaos God, if I was Khorne looking down on this, I would be like literally grimacing. I'd be cringing for those Chaos Knights. You know how long it takes to become a Chaos Knight? It takes a bloody long time. They got absolutely wrecked in about 3 seconds flat. And same over here as our Knights go charging headlong straight into these Chaos Knights. Lovely little charge there. Brilliant. Some more Knights of the Realm hitting these Cold One Knights, Cold One Dread Knights. There's a dragon over here, Black Dragon, but that's not going to be too much of a problem for us. I've decided just to throw in all of my cavalry at this point. We've got cavalry all over the place. It was just, at first, just to deal with their cavalry, but now I've decided, you know what, screw it, just throw everyone in. We've got some chosen here. These, of course, the best of the best, the elite of the elite, and they're getting their head kicked in. More Chaos Knights getting destroyed. We completely trashed the enemy cavalry. That's dead. That dragon is now surrounded and getting chopped up. That's rations for the next 30 days, boys. Flying squad having crushed the cavalry on the left flank. I mean, some of them did survive and will be coming back, but to be honest, I'm not too concerned about that. So we're going to bring them round over to the enemy right flank and finish off these units over here. We have some chosen halberds, and those guys are going to be quite nasty. Because, of course, they're really just weak against armor-piercing missile units. And, of course, we don't have any armor-piercing. We've barely got missile units. Flying squad flying overhead there, just heading straight for any units that look a little bit locked into combat that we can get some nice rear charges on, just like here. Look at this. Smashing straight into Chaos Forces, sending Chosen flying all over the place. Lovely little charge there. The main body of the Chaos Forces now repositioning itself to try and deal with all of this cavalry on its flank, but it's just not going to be enough. Our cavalry is just... there's just so much of it. We've just got super mobility. We've got lots of cavalry. Basically, the enemy army just can't hope to try and defeat us. They can't contend. They're halberds. Yes, I don't particularly want to charge them head on. I don't need to. I can just charge them in all the flanks. And what are they going to do apart from just sit there and die? So Chosen, there we go. Chosen trying to form up. Not going to be in time. Lovely little charge there. We've got more knights coming in from the flying squads all over the place. We lock them into combat with our knights with a frontal charge and then hit them in the rear with the flying squad. It's just a complete and absolute slaughter. The infantry now moving up. I'm not sure they're going to get a look in, to be honest. And Vashnar is over here somewhere. There he is, underneath that hippogriff. So Vashnar is, yeah, he's on the run. He's terrified. He's legging it. His army, equally, not doing so well. They just can't stand up to the sheer number and quality of our troops. Chosen just still holding on. Once they've locked us down into combat, that is a bit of a problem. But we've got so many units in so many places, it's just a matter of time before we get some cavalry in behind them and then give them a nasty rear charge, and then it's good night to Vienna for them. In comes Flying Squad once again, hitting these Chosen in the rear. Chosen go flying. That's what we wanted. And the entire army breaks and runs. Vashnar heading for the hills. But I'm going to be honest, not many Chaos or Dark Elves are going to get away from this fight. What a fight. Absolute carnage. You know what? I had underestimated how strong the Bretonnians were. To be fair, they did very, very well against that Chaos force. So, well done, guys. I've changed my mind. I used to think the Bretonnians were a bit of a joke. I now actually think they're pretty good. I mean, their infantry is still complete garbage, but that's kind of the point, isn't it? With flying support, with the Pegasi, and with your knights, you can do a lot of damage to the enemy, and that worked out quite well. Brutish Overseer. Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, let's scooch over there. Set up a little encampment. We'll just camp for one turn just to heal up, and we don't really need to do it, but I just feel like going into the final battle with foot. Should we? Screw it. You know what? I don't think it's going to make any bloody difference, is it? Who's ranked up? Oh, Donna, I could not bloody see that for the life of me. Let's do that. And let's go straight in to the final battle. We've taken a little bit of damage there, but frankly, I don't think... Oh, hello. We've got friends, apparently. Helen! Oh, Helen's back. Hi, Helen. And she's got a Grail Leak and 3... Well, thanks for bringing the big guns. I think we're all right, but you know, it's nice that you're helping. It's good. Good.
The Badlands teem with greenskins, my lord. This truly is the belly of the beast. Orcs and goblins move to trap your forces. You must endure the green tide. Fight hard to overcome it and smite this evil in the Lady's blessed name.
While the brave battle pilgrims and old Helen there, Helen the Holy, are going to frontal charge the goblins and take the hill for us. Good job, guys. We will be right behind them. And by right behind them, I mean we are heading around the hill to hit the goblins from the rear, because that's probably more sensible, I think. Now, we have to deal with these doom divers and these catapults. That's the main problem. There's Scarsink Gobbler. I bloody love Scarsink Gobbler. Look at them go. Ah, love them. Love them. Love squigs. Love night goblins. So this is hard to do, but it's necessary. It's required. This, of course, is the Errantry battle against the Greenskins. Starts off against Scarsnik. Some Goblin Doom Divers being launched there. Smashing down into the battle pit. Oof. Oof, Jesus, that was brutal. Stay strong, guys. Thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers. The Hippogriffs coming down into the Doom Divers to try and help out. There we go. That's going to lock them down, knock them out. That's going to help a lot. Also, the Battle Pilgrims probably won't die, although at this point, it probably would just have been hitting other goblins, but it doesn't matter. So, our knights are now moving into the rear of the enemy army. As you can see, some of the goblins already running in fear from the Hippogriffs. You can't blame them. Those things are terrifying. So there's Scarstick. We're going to take Scarstick out with our command group, which of course is Donna. It's also Knight Pope, bloody Knight Pope, what a guy, and of course the Green Knight. So we're gonna. That's the Green Knight. He's just running into a Doom Diver catapult. That's fine. Here he comes. Bosh, good hit, a strong hit. Most of our knights now pulling out of combat. We do want to deal with the rest of these goblins. That Arachnarok Spider is going to be a bit of a pain. The Battle Pilgrims are doing very, very well for peasants. I mean, obviously, this is not what we want. Being launched into the air, guys, not ideal. But they're doing their best, and you can't really ask for more. Knights now charging down. That's going to be a... Oh, look at that. Goblins flying everywhere. What a sight. Glorious. We're just going to smash through the goblin forces and finish them off, because reinforcements will be arriving very, very shortly. See? Didn't I say? Who is it? It's Wurzag. Wurzag has arrived with some Savage Orcs. Savage Orc big uns, some lots of big uns, some more big uns, Savage Orc Arrow boys. There's some boar boys there, and a giant as well. They're now coming in from behind us while we mop up the last of the goblins. Down goes Scarsnake. Poor Scarsnake. He dead. Ah. What a shame. Poor little Scarsnake and Gobbler. Oh, never mind. Okay, so we're moving our knights back to deal with the Savage Orc threat, because this is wave 2 of 4, because of course we will also get Azhag and Grimgor arriving. The Arachnarok Spider is running away, but they're quite quick. Is the old Arachnarok Spider. He's nippy on his heels, so he's going to make his way off. We're just going to leave him. He will eventually wander back and will rally, but that's fine. We can deal with that later. Some goblins actually coming back to the fight. The Warlord's boys are taking quite a lot of damage, but they are coming back to the fight, or at least until the Royal Hippogriff Knights arrive and completely murder them. That guy knows what I'm talking about. Okay, so they're now running away, which is, to be honest, fair enough. Boar boys coming on our left flank. We will move our Grail Knights out to intercept those. We've got the Grail Guardians moving to intercept the Orc Biggins, sorry, not Boar boys. Grail Knights now hitting the Savage Orcs. Now they don't get their charge, which is what they need. And we've got lots of Grail Guardians, Grail Knights even, sorry. So this should be fairly easy. We're just flanking around, sending our Grail Knights either way. Grail Guardians smashing into that infantry, doing good work. So far, so good. Of course, all these guys have magical attacks, so the physical resistance of the Savage Orc Biggins is completely useless, and they're all going to die. In comes Hippogriffs from the rear. Ah, fantastic! But enemy reinforcements have arrived, and yes, it is Azhag. Azhag has arrived. There he is, Azhag, the Slaughterer with the Crown of Sorcery. Of course, Nagash's crown. Off he goes. Makes him hear funny things that make him do tactics and shit. So here comes some Orc Biggins, the big bruisers, anti-large infantry, some Forest Goblin Spider Riders, Orc Boys, all that kind of stuff. Not too concerning, because we've already smashed through the Savage Orcs. Look at this, Savage Orcs running for their lives. So that's wave 2, dealt with very nicely, easy. Azhag is actually approaching fast. He's heading ahead of the main army, maybe trying to rescue Wurzag. He's not going to do it though. The giant is in a lot of trouble. There he is. He's going to be surrounded by Grail Knights and Grail Guardians, chopping down his health. Here comes Azhag. We're going to send our Hippogriff Knights to intercept. Let's bring him in. It's an aerial fight. And it should be an aerial fight that Azhag will lose quite handily, because these Hippogriff Knights are, well, they've got better stats than Azhag for one, and there's more of them. Azhag only has 24 melee defense. it's not great, is it? I mean, these guys are 59. So Azhag's going to try and get away. We're going to turn around, switch direction. We're going to send some Grail Guardians after the Arachnorok Spider. They should be able to deal with that, no problem. And just send some Grail Guardians to hunt down some of these units down here. It looks like the Grail Relic is in trouble, but we're going to move in to rescue that. Helen's still here. She's got some Night Goblin archers after her, but she'll be fine, probably. Forest Goblin Spider Riders moving ahead of the main force. We're going to engage them. There's more some Boarboy Biggins as well. Smashing into them. More Boar Boys moving up as well. Azhag. Where's Azhag? Azhag's coming back. He got fought off and now he's coming back to the fight. We'll deal with him in a minute. We've got some knights over on the right flank and here comes the Orc infantry. Reinforcements have arrived for our side though in the form of some Errantry knights. There you go. 3 units of Errantry knights coming in to assist, led by Tancred de Aquitaine. Nice to see him on the battlefield. Nice for him to turn up. Azhag is running away again. And he's now rallied. He's coming back. Wurzag keeps shooting shit at us. We'll have to deal with him. That should be fine. Orcs now moving in, but our knights are... I mean, it's literally just Control A and right click at this point because these guys are not going to be able to stop us. Smashing through them. Absolutely brutal. Completely outclassed. No contest. Hippogriff Knights smashing into the rear, driving them off. Azhag looks like he's going for the Fay Enchantress. So we're going to try and move away. Ow! Wurzag, you absolute prick. Someone kill Wurzag, please. We're going to try and Amber Spear him, but it's not going to work out. It's that the spell miscasts, doesn't work. The Fay Enchantress is going to have to fight Azhag hand to hand. But fortunately, he charges right into some Grail Guardians, and that doesn't work out very well for him. In fact, he then decides to run away again, this time with only 218 health left. So he's off. Off he goes. We have finished off the last of the enemy greenskins, a unit of Orc Arrow Boys who have not suffered literally not a hair on their head damaged, and they are running for their lives. Good stuff there. And yet more Orc reinforcements have arrived. This time it's Grimgor leading a force of Black Orcs. Very elite Black Orcs, in fact. And it looks like Thyrusa is not... She's seen Wurzag Azhag. He's running away. She's not going to have it. She's like, nope, not this time, dickhead. Nice work. That was a good shot. Lovely shot. Taking down old Azhag there. So we just mop up the last survivors. We're moving into position, ready for the last wave. And I'm going to be honest, after fighting 3 waves of troops, normally, you know, your army would be quite tired. Of course, all of our units, even the Hippogriffs. Okay, the Hippogriffs aren't actually immune to exhaustion, but the rest of our army is. So basically, they're still fresh. Fresh as a daisy. Smashing down into these Orc Boarboy Biggins. And I'm not going to worry too much about this, to be honest. This is literally we're just going to charge down and kill everyone, because why not? There's 4 units of Black Orcs there, 3 units of Black Orcs, and 1 unit of Killer Cans, so of course the Regiment of Renowned. We're just going to quickly mop up the last of the Orc Boarboy Biggins, and then we're going to throw everything we've got at these Black Orcs. Black Orcs are a scary combatant, but we're scarier. We just completely and utterly flattened that entire force. Grimgor is... where's Grimgor? He's in here somewhere. You know what? I think he's just being trounced by knights. Oh, there he is. I found him. So Grimgor, he's got 6 kills, to be honest. He's a nasty melee combatant, but he doesn't have an army left anymore. The entire army's been completely and utterly crushed, and now all of our heroes are moving to intercept Grimgor. Grimgor's lost all his friends, His Black Orcs are being butchered indiscriminately. And he's got the Green Knight, Donna, and Night Pope beelining for him. I mean, not to mention the fact that our reinforcements have now arrived. Helene is actually just still chilling. To be fair, though, she lost all of her battle pilgrims, so she's probably a bit sad right now. But that's tough, basically. Grimgor just... Oh, that poor guy. Oh, well. So, here comes our lads. I can't even tell who that is because it's so covered in blood. Is that... I think that's Donna. Donna, the Fay Enchantress. Thyrusa. There's Night Pope. And the Green Knight, all chasing after Grimgor. Heading him off through the trees. He's not going to get very far. I'll be honest. He's pretty dead. And with that, we have won the Errantry battle and the campaign. There we go. In one battle, Scarstick, Grimgor, Wurzag, and Azhag all killed in glorious combat. What a fight. How many did we lose? So, I think our main force only lost about 74, which wasn't too bad. Helen didn't do... I mean, Helen survived. Her pilgrims didn't... Not so well. But... Tancred there, he did okay, didn't he? He was fine, although he only managed to kill 6 between him. So, I mean, that's not, you know, it probably could have gone better. So let's replenish. Send the greenskins scattering. And we have completed the campaign. And we get all the buffs for killing all of the greenskin lords. That's good to know. So we've completed the campaign for Bretonnia. Apparently you had to end the turn to get the actual records screen to come up, which was a bit weird. I think it would have come up to the end of the battle, but never mind. That's beside the point. We have won the campaign, completed the Errantry in the Badlands. Good stuff there. I've got a new respect for Bretonnia. Actually, I thought they were shit. But actually, I've come around to thinking, actually, their armies were pretty good. That was quite a quick, nice little campaign as well. Lots of diplomacy. Quite like that. Next up, Throg, where we're going to just vomit over people. So a bit of a change of track there from all the diplomacy. Now we're just going to be throwing up on people. But that, you know, change is as good as the rest, isn't it? So that was that campaign. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.